What's up? Got more drinks to try today. So we got, just making sure this is working. That looks good. We've got San Pellegrino Ciao Peach. And then also Sparkling Ice Caffeine Cherry Cola. And that looks like it's working. Yeah, I think that's good. Cool. So with these, generally, I'm just going to do my little presentation of each one, and then I'll check the comments and see if anyone said anything. Oops, I forgot to do one thing here. But yeah, little drink reviews. I look at the ingredients. I look at, I open it up, try it out, show it, all that stuff. Just pretty much what I do with this stuff. It's fun. I don't know. I like it. But yeah, we've got the San Pellegrino Ciao peach. I'll start with this one, and then the sparkling ice cherry cola. So, yep. I've been sitting a little bit because it takes me some time to fill out all the information to do the streaming stuff. Anyways. All right. My mic's working. Looks like I'm good. Take a look at this San Pellegrino Ciao Peach. This is a sparkling water with actual fruit juice in it. It's 11.15 fluid ounce, 330 milliliters. Then for the nutrition facts, it contains 4% juice, 35 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of total sugars. Then we've got carbonated water, peach juice concentrate, blood orange juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate, natural flavors, Sicilian salt specifically, and lemon juice. So pretty simple ingredients. You got that 4% juice in there. Very low calorie. Yeah. I'll basically rehash all that up close so you can see it up close. With the real fruit juices. San Pellegrino Ciao Peach. 11.15 fluid ounce, 330 milliliters. So you know it's made in Italy when they use that as opposed to a whole number of fluid ounce. There's some information there. There's the location that's made. And we've got the 4% juice, 5 calories, 1 gram of sugars. And for the ingredients, carbonated water, peach juice concentrate, blood orange juice concentrate, lemon juice concentrate, natural flavors, Sicilian salt, and lemon juice. And you can see it's distributed by Nestle, but it's actually made in Italy. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I like the color combos and everything. It looks cool. Spoiler is that I drank one of these yesterday, and I like it. Oh. But anyways. All right. It should be good. You can see it's got a little bit of a yellow color cast to it. Kind of amber yellow. Looks good. Natural coloring, which is always nice to see. See the carbonation as well. I guess I could do a zoom in here. Get the full view. Yeah, looks good. Very nice. Do a smell test. Doesn't have a really strong smell, but I can smell some of the fruit. So it's nice with drinks that have actual fruit juice in them. Yeah, it smells nice, very pleasant, but not a strong smell to it. Anyways, again, this is the Sanpellegrino Ciao Peach sparkling water. Let's try it out. Obviously, it's not super sweet tasting, but there is a good amount of flavor to it. I get the sourness from the lemon juice, and there is a very slight bitterness from the carbonated water. That's kind of just the thing with carbonated waters that have flavoring in them. But this one minimizes it a lot comparatively to something like a LaCroix or Bubbly. I'm trying to think of the other brands. But I'd say this one is not as bitter tasting as those ones. I'm getting the sourness, a little bit of the peach flavor, but it's pretty minimal. Yeah, this is a very refreshing, simple drink. You got the carbonated water, you have a little bit of fruit juice, of basically peach, blood orange, and lemon. The main thing that I do taste is the lemon. Yeah, there was a little bit of salt in here. It's not much, 35 milligrams. I would assume they add that just to enhance the flavor a little bit. Yeah. Straight from the can. I didn't really notice a huge difference between pouring it into the glass and drinking it from the can. Like I said, the flavor obviously is not going to be a huge amount, so kind of gauge your expectations. But I think it'd still be very nice if you add it to a glass, add some ice, be very refreshing. What I usually do with stuff like this lately is add tea, like iced tea without sugar, and some of this. It's a very nice combination. I mean, not this one specifically because I've only had one other time, but technically I did use it with tea, and yeah, there are other flavors, of course, as well that I've tried it with. But stuff like that, or just drinking it straight up from the can's good too. But overall, out of these minimally flavored or minimally sweetened sparkling waters, I think this is a very, very good one. Very nice one. The simplicity of the ingredients, in addition to just actual fruit juice, is very nice. So I like it a lot. Here we go. Anyways, that is the San Pellegrino Ciao in peach. I like it. It's good. Any comments? Any questions? No. I'll probably just continue to the next one then. Obviously, if you're on Amazon, feel free to follow that page on there so that I get a little bit more traction. It's kind of challenging to get any traction on Amazon itself. But, anyways, next up, got more of a highly manufactured drink comparatively to this one. Oh. Take a look at this sparkling ice caffeine cherry cola. This is a little bit different than their usual ones. This one's an actual cola drink. Let's see. Contains 0% juice, 5 calories. Does have vitamin E, niacin, biotin, B6, B12, and pantothenic acid. And it says antioxidants per can, 2.5 milligrams of vitamin E. This does have caffeine, 70 milligrams per can, which is a little bit less than a coffee, like a cup of coffee. Usually. Kind of like on average. Ingredients, we've got carbonated water, fruit and vegetable juice for color, natural flavors, caffeine, green tea extract, the vitamins, let's see, sucralose, which is a low-calorie sweetener, sugar alternative, citric acid, tartaric acid, potassium benzoate for freshness, and then calcium disodium EDTA, also for to protect flavor. So it's got some of that stuff in it. Yeah. Let's do our zoom in. There it is. Cherry cola, sparkling ice caffeine. It says 16 fluid ounce, 473 milliliters. Contains 0% juice, 5 calories. There's the vitamins. You can see 15% of your daily value for E, niacin, biotin, B6, B12, and pantothenic acid. And then specifically 2.5 milligrams of vitamin E, which it's one of these. I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's right there. Okay. So that's 2.5 milligrams for that specific one. And then these, I think I have it. Do I have it upside down? Yeah. So I can get close enough. Sorry, it's kind of hard to hold it up to the camera like this. Carbonated water, 2% or less of the following. You got that fruit and vegetable juice for color. I always prefer stuff like that comparatively to artificial color. Food dyes, natural flavors, caffeine, green tea extract. And then we've got things of note here. The sucralose, that's a low-calorie sweetener, sugar alternative. Do your research on this thing and understand what you're drinking. There is some mixed research on sucralose. Citric acid, I mean, I drink it, but just things to know and learn about. Citric acid, tartaric acid, potassium benzoate for freshness, and then the calcium disodium EDTA to protect flavor. Yeah. So it's a highly produced, one of those big manufactured drinks, you know, that it's going to have some stuff like that in it usually. Colors from natural sources, vitamins, 0 carb, 70 milligrams caffeine. I think that's good. Pretty much covered everything on here, it looks like. Yeah. Some basic topper on there. All right. And so it looks like, so given that it's naturally colored, it's not going to be that strong caramel look of, you know, even more highly manufactured products with an actual caramel color that they tend to add to cola. But I think this is fine. I think it looks good. I mean, a lot of the time, are people actually going to even look at the drink? I mean, if they pour it into a glass, obviously, but if they just drink it from the can, then probably not. So that's what it looks like. Carbonation is still there, but it went away quite a bit. Looks fine. Looks good. Do a smell test. It does have that traditional cola smell to it. If you know, you know, I guess. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to try it from the can first before I drink this for the carbonation. All right. Again, this is the sparkling ice caffeine cherry cola. It's got a little bit of zest to it, if that makes sense. Definitely has the classic cola taste. To me, it's a little bit more on the fruity side of colas, if that makes sense. Still has that traditional taste of a cola drink, but the cherry is definitely adding a unique aspect to it. Drinking it from the glass here, there is still carbonation. You just don't really see much of it. Once it hits your mouth, I still get some of the bubbles. Although I do think I lost a fair amount pouring it into the glass versus just drinking it from the can. So if you want as much carbonation as possible, just drink it from the can. But I do think this drink has enough flavor and such to be enjoyed in a glass with ice. Yeah. As colas go, if you're okay with sucralose as a sweetener, which I think it works out all right in here, it yeah, artificial sweeteners tend, in my opinion, tend to work better with fruit-like drinks because those mask the sweetener taste better. And I think it works well here. So cola wise, I'd call this one pretty good. Yeah. A little bit of tanginess to that drink. Um, and try it from the can again. Tartness, tanginess, cola taste. I wouldn't say I specifically taste cherry, but it definitely a fruit taste to it, a generic fruit taste, which I guess is cherry, but it's not a natural. It's not actual cherry juice. It's just whatever flavoring they put in here. I think it tastes good though. Overall, pretty nice. Does have that 70 milligrams of caffeine in there, which is a little bit less than a cup of coffee, most likely. So it's not a huge amount of caffeine, but if you're sensitive to caffeine, obviously this is not something you should be drinking. But other than that, I like the flavor of it. If you're okay with sucralose as the sweetener, I think it's definitely worth checking out. That was the cherry cola sparkling ice caffeine. Very nice. Oof. All right. Yeah. Drink something else. Okay. Anyways, that's it for me for today with the drink reviews. Uh, yeah, two very nice options today. I enjoyed both of them. I'd much prefer the San Pellegrino for its simplicity and ingredients, but this one does taste nice for what it is. I just wish they had used a different sweetener than sucralose. But yeah, anyways, if you follow the Amazon page or the YouTube channel, that'll be great. trying to grow those. And if you're on Twitch, you know, I just do a lot of general stuff on Twitch because that's kind of my hub of all of my streaming stuff. All right, I'm going to sign out of Amazon. See ya. And then also sign out of the YouTube channel. So with YouTube, I'm going to go to my other YouTube channel and do the editing for these. Let's see. So it's that one, Scotty Photon. Used to be called Gaming Bonsai, but I kind of expanded what I do there. All right, let's sign out of that one. There we go.